Yo guys, what is going on? It's MMXVI, aka 2017, and today I'm bringing you another Instagram marketing video. It's been quite some time since I gave you guys a bit of that Instagram sauce. If you haven't seen my first video on Instagram marketing, I still use that strategy to this day, and that strategy is very good for getting overall interaction in every sort of department, but especially getting comments on your own posts and people like giving you genuine feedback on what you do. So definitely go check that out. I'm going to leave a link to it in the top corner right here. The strategy that I'm going to show you today is really good for one, gaining your followers, and two, getting more views on your videos as well as likes. But I've noticed that views on videos tend to go up a lot when you do this strategy. This strategy can work for literally any field, but of course I'm directing it at people who do music because of course I'm in the music industry and field, and most of the people watching me are looking for ways to promote their music. So if you want to promote your music, as the title says, this is a great way to do so. I hope you guys do enjoy the video. One thing I will say before I get into showing you how this strategy works is get a good post, preferably a video of some kind, whether it just be like a clip of a song with like maybe a little animation, a lyric video, just a little video of you trying to promote something, like you're saying, oh, go check out the newest video in my bio, whatever it may be. Make sure you post that before you do this marketing, because the people that you are marketing to are likely to visit your profile right then and there. And most people tend to check out your most recent post, of course, because it's just the first one. Like, obviously chronological order, they're going to check out the most recent. So having something really good and eye-catching and important, something that will lead the people that you're marketing to the next step, whether that be following you, clicking the link in the bio, etc. It's really good to have a post for that. In this video, I don't actually post something beforehand because one, I didn't have anything to post, and two, like, this is just to show you how the strategy works. I'm just telling you a way that will make it more effective. It's not necessary. You don't absolutely have to. It's not like this won't work at all, but it will do better for your video if you post and then market afterwards. As of me recording this intro again, it's been about an hour since I did the marketing, and I set a goal at first to get to 2,305 followers. I actually did reach that an hour later, so I just wanted to show you guys that the strategy actually does work. Throughout the video, I do mention that I only gained 2 followers or whatever it was, and I didn't reach the goal that I said ahead of time, but I ended up doing that, of course, over the last hour, as I just said. So this strategy does work. Anyways, that's enough talking from me. I don't want to spoil the whole thing, so let's get into the video. Okay, so right now I'm actually using BlueStacks. I'm gonna end up cropping this video and like moving it over to the side, so it looks like I might be on a mobile device, but I'm not. I'm using my computer. This will be a way faster and more efficient strategy on your phone, so whatever I'm doing here, you can probably do at like a 1.5 speed on the phone, because it's usually way faster and just easier to do and maneuver through. But regardless, I'm not going to be posting anything today, okay? And I'm only going to do this for about half an hour just to show the immediate results. I promise I do this strategy on a regular basis whenever I post things. This works very, very well, okay? In order for me to show like really good long-term results, I would have to do this for like 30 minutes to an hour every single day over like a week or 2 weeks or something, because it fluctuates every single day based off the users that you end up finding, etc., etc. So it's not a perfect flawless strategy. But right now I'm at 2,299 followers. I'm hoping to maybe get to 2,305 by the end of this half an hour. So it's currently 224. I'm gonna go until 254 or roughly around that time, so I can hopefully get half an hour of this strategy in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my notifications. I'm gonna check out the recent people that have followed me, okay? And I'm just gonna go down the list because these people are clearly active, as they recently followed me. As of 57 minutes ago, this person followed me. So I'm gonna go to their account. These mutual followers, when you look at this, no matter what, people are gonna assume that you're somebody trustworthy, somebody worth following, because there is other people that you recognize following this person. So at the end of the day, it's like a connection through a connection. You're like, okay, well, I like this person's work and they're followed by people that I follow, so I think it's worth following this person. But if there is no mutual followers, they may just be a little suspect, or they just drop it and don't even care because nobody they know knows you, right? So what you do is you go to this profile, the person that is following you, then you go to their followers. Under these, you're gonna wanna look for accounts that match the field that you're going into. So for example, I'm in music, so I'm gonna wanna find like beat makers, other artists, A&Rs, people who do marketing, that kind of thing, because those are the people that are most likely to actually enjoy my content, follow me back, try to reach out to me and make a connection, that kind of thing. And that's really what you want to happen. So I usually usually just click through profiles and look for ones that are matching. Graphic designers are also pretty good because I have a pretty clean feed. I also do design. A lot of designers tend to follow artists, especially if they do cover art, because then they try to, you know, get their in there. Some verified accounts will follow you. This person is clearly followed by Gary Vee, so I'm assuming he's a pretty good artist. What you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to like at least like 3 of their posts. You can like more, you can like less, but it usually doesn't do as good if you do like less of them. And typically if you want to like certain posts, don't like the first 3 recent posts. This person only has 5 posts, so obviously I can't like a bunch of their old posts, but you want to make sure that you're liking videos. The reason you want to like videos is because usually when people post a video, they want like good interaction on that video, and they want people to know that there's people watching that content and that are interested in it. So it's very crucial to like the video, so I'm gonna like that now. I liked one of these photos, and then just another random picture, this man with the goats. Give him a like there. Usually when I'm on my phone and I'm not recording a video of this, I'll actually have sound on. I'll listen to the people's content and give my utmost effort to like actually seeing what they're posting, because they may post things like clips of songs that I actually really fuck with and I want to add to my playlist. They may actually end up being an artist that I want to follow. So make sure you're doing this with good intention. You're not just going through and doing this as fast as possible to as many people as possible. It's always quality over quantity, okay? Even though I'm not doing any listening in this video, I'm not going through and like hearing people's content and like seriously giving a deep dive and checking in on what people are doing. You should definitely be doing that on your own time. I just want to show you guys the strategy and how well it works. So that's pretty much all the points out of the way. I've wasted about 4 minutes here, so it's about 2:30. I'm not going to count that towards the time that I'm going to do this. I'm just going to go through a few accounts, kind of give points on different places that I'm like, okay, I'm going to like this person's account for this reason and this reason only, or I'm just going to skip this account, blah blah blah. And then I think I'm going to end up cutting the video and just doing this for the rest of the half an hour on my phone, just so it's quick, and that way you guys don't have to just sit through a whole bunch of like boring liking and that kind of thing. So keep all of those points in your head that I just said, and yeah, let's get to it. Okay, this guy's an artist. He has lots of videos, so I'm gonna like this older one. Another video like that. Man's at the gym, give that one a like. 3 posts done. Next account. Okay, this guy says he's a creative. I don't know if he does actually make music, but he's at a computer here. I don't know if he's just watching or if he makes beats or whatever it is. Let him know that I'm interested in the music content by liking that post. This is just a nice pic of him, so give him a like there. And this is artsy. Fuck it. Let's give a like there. So this person seems to post some music related content, but it just seems like a really scattered, weird meme type page. I'm just gonna ignore that one. A lot of rappers like to post Triller videos, and they really want good feedback on that. So make sure you give them a like and a comment on their Triller videos. Next, you can see we got a graphic designer. I obviously, like I said, I'm into graphic design. I really like this guy's feed, so I am gonna like some of his content, like the videos here, because these are usually pretty cool. And I really fuck with this style a lot. Okay, here's an example of an account that will likely follow you, but is probably not worth trying to get your time put in on, because he only has 1 post. It's just a random selfie. Says he's a beat maker, and I bet if I like his post, he'll probably follow me. But the thing is, it's not always about getting more followers. It's about getting the ones that are clearly you know, artists that are really invested in what they're doing. And I think this person, he may be invested behind the scenes, but he's not invested on his Instagram, so I'm just gonna ignore that. Again, another person with very few posts, so I'm gonna like the video, and I'm gonna like his most recent, and this one in the stew. This strategy will work way better as well when you start commenting on people's posts, so make sure you're doing that, all right? Okay, so this guy is clearly from Toronto. It says in his bio. T.Heat is somebody that I follow that follows them and likes his posts. So he doesn't follow me. I'm gonna give him likes on a lot of his videos, especially ones that show that he's related to Toronto, because my profile, one, gets suggested to people in Toronto all the time, and you know, obviously you want to show love to the people in your city, and this just gives him the hint that like, okay, yeah, I'm from Toronto, you see that, and hopefully if he goes across my account, he follows me because I'm also an upcoming artist from the greater Toronto area. So that's a really good example of an account that you really want to take advantage of when liking and commenting. Make sure you drop comments on his stuff. Again, I'm not doing it right now just because I'm not going to bother with the sound on BlueStacks. But yeah, watch for accounts like that. If they're related to your city, where you're from, whatever, close by, make sure that you are making a point of taking a lot of action on their account. So I'm just going to cut the video there and do this for another like 25 minutes or so and show you what the results are when I'm done, because this way I can go faster and do more on my phone. If the account that you're going through doesn't have 8.3k followers to go through, it's fine if they only have 100, 200 followers. That's not what matters. Just make sure that the accounts that you're going to and liking and trying to get to follow you back or check out your content are actually like high quality followers in the field that you're in as well. If you find that the top like 10 accounts that are suggested when you go under followers are just random spam accounts and like those stupid accounts that will DM you trying to get you to click a sketchy link to go to porn that probably doesn't exist, so they get malware on your fucking PC and phone and everything about you is stolen and now your identity is somewhere in Peru, just ignore that account, okay? Even if you want to like do something, say increase the followers in your hometown, make sure that you go to friends that follow you and then like posts from their followers. It will work for pretty much every single field, so just keep doing this on a regular basis. Make sure you have intent, make sure you post something beforehand. But yeah, I'll be back in about 25 to 30 minutes. Okay, as you can see, it's 3:02 and I'm just gonna refresh my feed and see what happened. Okay, so you can see there's a fair bit of interaction in the last like 30 seconds. I got a comment back and some likes on the comments that I left. It appears that I only gained 2 followers, but then again, keep in mind that the marketing that I just did was obviously within the last 30 minutes. So not everybody that I liked or commented on post of is gonna be active right here, right now. So there may be another like 5 or 6 people to follow me later in the day when they get back on and see that I've liked their posts. Like, who knows? These strategies are all just kind of like subjective to each person. It may or may not work for you. It does work really well for me. At one point I was like stuck at like 1900 followers. Like I was like, I want to get to 2000, and so I'm like, let me do this for 30 minutes a day. And I ended up doing it for like 3 weeks straight for literally just half an hour a day, and it got to a point where I was getting like 10 to 15 followers a day just from doing this exact strategy the way that I just told you how to do it. And now I'm at 2301, so obviously you can see that my count just went up 2 followers from the start. I know it doesn't sound like much. It may be like, oh well, this is a big waste of time. Well, to be honest, you're gonna probably scroll through Instagram for 30 minutes just looking at the same posts repeated on different meme accounts and just like random photos and mindlessly just go through the feed that you don't really care about at the end of the day. So use a half an hour of your day that you would have wasted sitting on the toilet on Instagram doing this instead. This is where you could totally apply that and obviously increase the success rate of your Instagram and the posts that you have, instead of just wasting time, you know, scrolling through the feed mindlessly. Like, it's just, there's really no excuse. Just go ahead and give this a try. Let me know if it works. Even if I only gain 2 followers off of this strategy too, if I did this for the same thing 30 minutes a day, exactly how I just did it, I would gain 60 followers a month. You do 60 times 12, you know how fast years go by. That's 720 followers in a year, and that's assuming that's all coming from your marketing. The rest of the followers that you would get would probably be people that you actually network with, get in your DMs, or you know, you send your music to live streams, whatever it may be. Every time you post, you use certain hashtags and then people follow you from the hashtags or whatever. Like, there is so many ways to grow your account. This is just one other way to do it. So be mindful, think consciously when you're going to do things on Instagram and Twitter and whatever social medias you use. This strategy I find works really, really good, especially. Give it a try. Let me know how it works for you in the comments down below. I hope this does help you. If you did enjoy it, leave a like, share it with your friends, your followers, whoever. For those of you who don't know, every single Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I go live on this channel listening to your music for free. There is a skip the line option. As of right now of me recording this video, it's $10 to skip the line. Who knows, that may go up in the future if I ended up getting like a lot more viewers consistently. So things are subject to change, but definitely leave a reminder in your alarms or your calendars or whatever. Come out, submit your songs. I'd love to hear it and give you my feedback. And hopefully you guys all gain a little bit of traction on your music from submitting, because I know a lot of people that are really, really good that submit to my streams, I end up actually adding to my personal playlist. So I definitely hope to see you guys there, but if not, it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, I'm definitely working on some other strategies for Instagram to growing my following as well. So if you really did enjoy, again, leave a like. Hopefully this video does just as well as the last one, if not better, and I can continue to bring videos like this. So yeah. Anyways, guys, it's been your boy MMXVI, and I'm out. Peace.